Where you go? Hi. Of course, abandoned by the dog the second that I hit go live. But hey, if you are stumbling onto this, be prepared for chaos. We are currently sitting on the floor of my office studio, and it's kind of it's not really a mess by many considerations. It's not a terrible mess, but I did bring up some paint stuff because that's the energy we have today. Hi, Phoenix. Welcome to Chaos Mode. Obviously, I've been talking about doing this for the past couple months, but today seemed like the right kind of day because I still want to do something, but I don't want to be sitting at the computer in particular. Also, let me know how volume and everything is. I know, to me, like the video quality doesn't look as good on my Chromebook here, but that's because I'm gonna have to move you guys around. Okay. Just finished a Zoom thing straight into finding Viz. I know you love it. Hi, Kitty. I know, and I can also click on you guys here. Yay, StreamYard. Hello. Kitty's just about to have dinner. We don't have the best plan, to be quite honest with you. The one thing I do know is that's gotta get painted. I have the paint that I used on the rest of the walls. That was like the only accent wall. I don't know how much of it I have, and I don't know if it's any good. But I figure I would rather start there, even if I have to do 2 coats and make everything look the same, than go spend more money on a maybe. But I do have a backup can of paint, which is actually what we use for the color in the bathroom. Hopefully I don't have to use it. It is like a light green, which is kind of cool. But hopefully I don't have to use it, and I can use it to touch up the things in the bathroom. So Willow is trying to hang out, but I think she's kind of warm up here because, as we've discussed, no air circulation. So we're probably gonna do the emptying of the room and hopefully start slapping on some paint. It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be chaotic. Not a day for a plan, a day for chaotically getting it done, powered by enthusiasm. That is exactly what we're doing here. Because at least this way, if I do need anything, I have not yet gone to Home Depot because I do need to go there for dirt. And Willow's back with her Bobo. She doesn't realize we're gonna be having to move all of that stuff. So let me give you guys a quick squeak break. I love how Streambots is in the chat, but it's like we're not doing that right now. You didn't check your schedule. You're not here. You're not on the schedule today with Streambot. But let's do a little mini tour of the current chaos. Let's unplug you momentarily. So, this is where the computer has been for about a year before I moved it downstairs. And the quality looks like it got better with the lighting. Look at that. This little nook situation, because that's like it's a closet, but it's over the stairs, so it doesn't have a real floor. But it creates a nice little nook. It's been pretty good for the computer. However, when you are here, well, I guess when you and I are here, I feel like it's just so far away, which I want to make it look nice and like have it be present during the stream, if that makes sense. Like kind of something that I can, I don't do a lot of seasonal decorations. I do have a few things, but something that like we can make part of the fun instead of it just being a background and like super, super far away, right? But obviously the nook is over here, the wall is over there, whereas we have window, closet, and a chunk. This is probably the other successful corner I've had my computer at, because you get that angle, kind of nice, but do we want a corner? We want a corner. We're thinking this out loud together, guys. So you don't have to put them in timeout. They only pop in for the one thing, but it's just like, you didn't check your work schedule. That's not today. Which I think having the wall be a more uniform color may not be terrible for this view, but it would have to, it's a very thin angle between getting the door in the frame and getting the window, the blinding white window. And I cannot have the door shut because the dogs, you guys know this. So that really does not leave us with much, because over here, now we're far away and there's a door, and that angle is just kind of Also, did my light go out, or is it just me moving it around? So yeah, I really don't know what the best solution is when you consider that. Because yeah, it might be, why is it? Because like in theory, my computer, you guys would be here. That would be like probably where the webcam would sit. So like it's so much. But I'm not going to have a desk in the middle of the room just to only have wall, if that makes sense. So is it a high priority? I'd say it's medium. It's a medium priority. But it is something that I think about, because pretty much all the videos I've been doing is with you guys streaming. And like when I have my little Christmas stuff out, like I have a Christmas Donald and everything, no one can see it because it's so far away. So that's the problem. Also the Nicky Necks, they have no place to go. And I hope you guys don't get motion sick by me moving around too much. Okay, sorry. Kind of like the corner view of everything. Everything depends on what works best for you. Yeah. Don't suppose you have color tiers that could somewhat block the light? I mean, I could. Let me see how this one's coming through. That one comes much better. So I could actually switch the blinds. I think when I got blinds for the room, one of them, is a bright mode, and the other, like, you know how there's different blinds? I feel like one of them was bright and one of them was like blocks out more light. So I could try switching the blinds while the light is out and see if that is actually a thing that I remember, because the curtains themselves, they're not blackout, but they're this pretty, you can't see that color. They're like a really pretty light greenish color. So like I don't want to necessarily change the curtains and make things confusing, but I can probably switch the blinds, because that's a dramatic thing, and the sun is like clearly over here right now. So I feel like maybe switching the blinds might be a thing, Phoenix. I don't know if they're the same size window. We'll have to find out. That's part of the chaos. But if we were to switch the blind, then we have a little bit more room because the door is right about there. So we could have a bit more of an angle on things. We have a lot more room to work with. It's still decently like far away from the frame, I guess, but everything's coming off the walls in this redo anyway. So it's just things that I'm going to be thinking about as I'm eventually putting things back. Yeah, we're going to try switching them for sure. We was going to do that. So yeah, I don't know if you guys want to do this as normal timed sprints or have it be a real, like, you can hear all the things and just me moving around randomly talking. I probably will lose my voice if I talk the whole time, to be fair. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff to move because I didn't even finish the tour. Computer was there. Desk of drawers that is questionable. It wants to fall apart, but I repainted it so it looks nice. It did not fix the sturdiness. And then we have white cube shelves that have been in multiple places, but is also like very wiggly. needs to be reinforced, like one of those crossbars. The shelf of Twisted Pails and Tamora Pierce there on the bottom. But I've run out of room for Twisted Tails and they keep coming out, so I need to redo. So I have a place for my other Nicky Knacks. Winnie the Pooh corner. He needs more than a corner. That has got to happen. And then on the wall currently are 90% of my Disney pins. I have some more here on these little displays, which these displays I really, really like. I would like to do more special things for these because to give myself away, which this would be better in like a vlog where you can actually see. So maybe I'll have to do some vlog clips for the vlog that I am trying to film. But I can pull one off here. It's like this one with my like Scooby-Doo and random stuff. It is an exercise mat, like one of those puzzle piece ones that you get. There's the texture there. That I cut up into strips to make little collections. Problem is that's also not very flexible when the collections change. So, and I don't want to keep hammering holes into my wall, so I have push pins. It's not the stablest thing. It was definitely a DIY with potential. So we're going to just set you there, Scoob. I also have a couple of my puzzles up. Both are Winnie the Pooh. You see this one here? That one there. And these are my Thomas Kincaid puzzles. We have a lot more. And I've honestly considered doing the whole wall in puzzles, but it's also something like you can't really see to appreciate, which is why I wanted to have like a feature that I can switch out depending on the theme, the season, the vibe of the stream. So yeah, I've contemplated this wall a lot. It's a great wall for decorating, but it needs something to zhuzh it. It needs to zhuzh. And then we have this display, which has not moved in a while. These are all my necklaces, which I don't think you can get a good angle from here. But where did I put it? I think these, if I remember correctly, is the constellation for Cancer, my zodiac. And then I also put in a little dipper, a little Ursa Minor, as you will, and then that. So like I try to make it a thing, but you can't really see the thing because it is just dangling there. Still looks nice. Probably gonna stay, and it is all actually that's on a frame. That is on a frame. Which that? Would I put my pins on there? No, I need to keep my necklaces out. I have a problem. If I don't see it, I don't remember to wear it. And then over in this corner, we have my tripod. These are my newest books in terms of like, these are the most recent print versions of the stuff that I've published. These are all the original versions of said book. And then all of the event boxes, which I'm going to actually need more room for because that is with my low stock. And I usually have at least 2 more boxes of stock for books. And then last but not least, the closet of extra things that's not really organized anymore and hard to access when there's actually a desk with a computer there. So that's where we're at. It's it works, but it could be better. And today we're going to make it worse before we make it better. Let me see. Be content leaving it on as I randomly talk. As soon as I finish this Zoom thing, then F it Friday. Yeah, that's fair. You said as much, but it's nice to see up close though, yeah. I love that you made them into constellations. Need them to be like pin lights or something. Yeah, it needs, because it's a fabric base, this here, yes, I could theoretically just like paint little like stencil stars so you can see that there's stars in those spots. I've thought of that. It's just another project that I haven't got to. So it's one of those things where like it works, but maybe it needs to move. and redecorate. That's also my castle paint by number. It looks really good from far away. Don't look up close. So moving the desk would make the closet more accessible, and therefore, yes, the closet would be much more accessible, especially for event boxes. I think that could hide in the corner over here, and then you guys would just be able to see much, much more, assuming I can switch that blind to not make it so bright in here. Even though, like, I need the brightness, but I don't need it from there, so it's a whole thing. Hello, Orbital Rainbow. How you been? Oh, it's Monty. I can't see the picture from here. Monty, you changed your picture. I didn't see that one. You gotta show me that one in the Discord. Love the. Oh yes, you haven't seen the hair yet. More like pinkish. Sometimes the light makes it look red. But it's like everywhere. Ta-da! There's we did the full Monty. We went very, very dramatic this time. But yeah, how you been? I'm like, I recognize this name, but Monty, I don't know why. It did not click. No, I know. Just working on it. Yeah, you keeping busy. It was good to hear from you, though. Definitely message me and send me that picture. Thanks for clearing that up. Yes, thank you for all of us, so I just don't look so stupid. Yeah, I'm like, I know who you are, but why am I not? Things. Working and writing. Ooh, back to writing. We love that. So yeah, we can do this like a very impromptu live, but I think, well, we might have to start with the sprint because a lot of the right now is me taking stuff off the walls. So it might just be loud for no reason. Oh no, my hair. But also I don't have a microphone attached to this, so you probably won't be able to hear me if I'm far, far away. So we may have to do it in like a sprint-ish mode, but like you can, the music, the ducks, the feeding the ducks, we missed that. Yeah, we might have to do it in a sprint-ish form. Maybe it doesn't have to be timed though. I don't know. Trying to think what the best way to do that is. I do have microphones. I just don't think we can. This is probably not the time for me to test it out. Like, what happens if I lose all my audio? What happens if I mess up, y'all? But maybe we can try it. Are they charged? I don't know. It is a USB-C. I don't know. It's got a little fuzzy top. These are also things that I forget I have and to use them because they're in the drawer of the piece of furniture that I painted, but itself is not like easily accessible because you gotta like shimmy the drawer. It was a great find once upon a time, but not the most effective. I can't hear my music anymore. Wait, but this is still picking me up. But is it picking? Oh wait, I hear the music now. It just got to the end of the song. Don't worry, guys. I didn't even turn this thing on yet, so I can't remember how. Oh, there's a button. I told you it would be chaotic. Maybe that one doesn't have a charge. Maybe none of them have a charge. There's two. Where would the light show that it has a charge? Okay, they are not charged. Maybe I can charge them. Don't judge me. I'm thinking of things as we go. Crap, I get it out. So how is your Friday going? I hope you're doing good. This thing doesn't have an open USB port, so I guess we're also not doing that right now. We're gonna have to go back to plan B, which I think was just to like have the music going and do some sprints, or we can try. I don't know. I don't like making this decision. I'd probably just do like 20-30 minutes. I don't think I would do very long sprints today because it's gonna be a lot of me moving around. Just be reckless. It's okay. Oh my gosh. This time I'm watching how I read messages before they come up here. I'm trying. Trying to keep up. Yeah, we'll start with the sprint. Yeah, I will definitely check out those pics. Yeah. Let's do yeah, I think 20-ish minutes, 26 minutes. That's a fun number. That's a fun number. Not quite a 30, but it's good. Ooh, you still okay. Oh yeah, you have a lot more to go because you had like 9 of those characters. They're choosing to introduce themselves very slowly, but that's okay. That means they'll be their real selves when they show up. Grab a snack and make some coffee. Terry did my creamer, so I can make myself a nice little treat. But let me get a quick little timer up here just to give us a point of reference. And obviously, if you want to watch the screen, you're more than welcome. It's going to be me moving around. Maybe I'll like throw something in front of the camera about like, ooh, look at what this it is. But, get my timer. Share the screen. Talk through it. All right, so we have the timer up, which I'm going to do it just smallish so you can still see the time. But if you think this is more interesting, go for it. Go for it. Ooh, grab the solo game again. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's 7. They have that ring race vibe. Yes, the 9 rings. And is there gonna be a good place for you with the lighting? Probably not. So you can hang out here because I'm mostly attacking this wall first. Poor Willow Bear is gonna have to move. So, yeah, let's get into. Oh, Thought is here. Morning. Welcome to the pop-up sprint of chaos. Hello. And then Orbital Rainbow is Monty. We also needed the clarification, so no pressure. Coffee and a thog appears. Beautiful. I know we're all like, coffee time. But yeah, we'll do a 26-minute sprint to get you guys situated, and then I'm gonna tackle the wall and move around and probably get really warm because again, no air circulation. So let's get it going, guys. In a 3 and a 2 and a 1. Timer start. Where's the mute? It's been a minute, guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Do. All right, guys. Well, the good news is the wall is blank now. The bad news is I was right. The blinds are not the same size, so they're not interchangeable. It's, I think, a 36 and a 32. Did I measure it before I went through all that to move it? No. Yes, I could have, and whatever. Measuring tape is downstairs. Okay, I just have my handy dandy multi-hammer screwdriver tool. It's fine. That was also the best tool ever. For at least around the house stuff. We're wiping the wall to get any dust, which there is plenty of. And then we're just going to dive in and paint it because we can't do anything with the blinds right now. So probably going to have to, which I considered when I initially bought the wrong one, getting a different one. So we're going to put that into the budget. But definitely need to just get the wall painted. And I think once we see things, we'll be able to configure. But it is very warm up here already because there's no circulation. Zero. I wish I could remember where I got it, to be honest. I may have actually got it when I was in Japan. It feels like something that I would have held on to because we have Hammer. Not sponsored because I don't know who the brand is, but you have Big Flathead. And then where's the next section? This one here. You have a Phillips. And you have smaller Flathead, which comes out totally separate from the base. And then in case you have something really, really, really tiny, you have maybe Joe Phillips. So yeah, definitely the tool. I'm sure you can probably find something similar on Amazon. I don't know. And I really wish I could remember for you guys where I got it, but it is completely unmarked. So I don't know. But definitely the best tool ever. Next is still trying to decide, or no, Monty's trying to decide what to do. Fog is still waking up. I need to come across one of those tools. Absolutely. If I ever see one, I will definitely let you know. And then we were talking about coffee before the sprint started. So this is where we're at right now. It's basically blank wall. Moved everything out of the way so I have the drop cloth down. May or may not be sufficient. But yeah, just need to wipe the wall and then I guess jump into it, which let me try to move you guys because you don't have to be plugged in all the time. And now that I have piles and piles, here's my Tigger, by the way. He's my precious Tigger me. If I put you on this chair, and I'll sit you right there, so we can hang out and maybe start painting. But we could also just become you looking at my butt because you're about that height. So, thoughts and ideas. What about if you were over here? Now I have to move one of my Winnie the Poohs. Winnie the Pooh, where you go? You go right there for now. What's that? Click dead button. That. Maybe it's too close and personal. I don't know. I'll move you guys as I need you to move, but the paint doesn't sound too great. I might have to switch to the other color, but I figured I would at least open it with my fancy tool. Because you need a flathead, usually. All right, I guess you're coming back over here because that was a slightly better angle. Get used to it. I'm moving you around. I'm throwing you guys around. Ugh. So let's take a peek at this paint together, and then we will decide our fate. And it is definitely a stable enough flathead for this, but she is an old looking can of paint. We've got some rust on her lid. I'm not too confident. It sounds very wetty spaghetti in there. Oh, that's probably not. I think I do need to go a little deeper. Deeper! Maybe it's not big enough. Ooh. That is a great tool. I might need my actual. Oh, no, we got it. I saw it. I saw you pop up. Who hammered this thing? 3 hours later. Okay, I'm gonna go get a bigger phone. It's strong enough. I think it's just too small. Just slightly too small for the paint can. My first novel as a 5-year-old was World of Pooh. Oh, Pooh forever. We love some Pooh Bear, right, Monty? Kitty's still working on stars. 16 out of 27. Huzzah, you are kicking some butt. Yeah, the hot is inescapable, especially like I said, there's no circulation. And I do want to replace the light in here with one that kind of has even a small fan. But that's an electrical job, so that's not a me job. I used to be really into Pooh. I don't think I have much left of my Disney stuff left. I know I still have some old school Winnie the Pooh stickers. Yes. This must be what the heat index is like in hell. I'm sure, Monty, where you're at, it may be. How are things down in the Texas? How is it? How hot is it actually in there, down there? I keep trying to work at this while we catch up. But I see you moving. I believe you can do it. Who did this to you? Oh, you hear the pop? Oh, I see light. Oh, I see rust. I have concerns. Well, we might have to use the other paint. Maybe it's just the edge. We're clicking it away. Come down here with me. Look at this. This little party in the pan. I wonder if Mom will pop on and be like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just reorganizing my office again." I know the timer went. I'm just gonna stop it and so we can restart it here, but we're not ready, timer, for that. We ain't ready. We are conversating and investigating the paint. Or that's a lot of water. I mean, arguably, I've seen worse. Come take a look at the paint with me. I'll let you guys get a little peek in here. So definitely need some mixy. At this point, even if it's terrible, we're probably going to attempt to use it and fix it later because it's chaos. I didn't mix it yet. I did not mix it yet. I have my stick to mix it with. Let's see. Phoenix has currently 94. You can get small ceiling fans that connect to your bulb socket. Ooh, so there's different ones out there. I saw one at Costco that was like an LED light with a big round thing with a fan in it. So I'm gonna have to do some research, but I step outside and sit, go back in 5 minutes later, sweating bullets. Yeah, no, it's warm. Living in front of my little AC. Should be fun if we mix it, unless it's frozen at any point. I mean, it was in the basement, and it's pretty cold down there. We'll see. We shall see. You guys are on the ride with me. Thankfully, you don't have to be on the floor with me. But let's give her a good old stir. I mean, if nothing else, it's kind of fun to stir. It's like a frosting texture, maybe. Like a cream cheese frosting. Don't eat it, though. I'm just going to be doing a lot of this, huh? I need to get, like, my dad has the drill where he has, like, a whiskey chip thing on it. That would have been smart. That would have been smart. I don't know if you guys want to watch me for minutes on end stirring that. So if we want to do a sprint, let me know. You just chugged your coffee without even noticing. Thanks. You gotta savor that. You gotta savor it. No coffee. Well, I have decaf. So no coffee for me till after this fiasco. And I'm not sure if Willow just wants to go out or she's asking for a W, but I don't think she realizes how hot it is. It smells like paint. It's getting more painty. That's probably really hard for you to see, but it's mixing. We can give it a go. We can give it a go. Yeah, using the drill is smart. Who needs to be smart though? I mean, this is chaos mode, not smart mode. No one said follow my tutorial. The true test will be rolling it on the wall. Meant to savor it, but the nectar was so good. I just kept drinking. I get it, though. I can devour liquids. I don't have any with me, because that was also not smart. But hydrate, so I will remember to hydrate. If you guys do it, I'll have to do it. Feel some gunk. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's looking like melted peanut butter, but not brown, but the consistency. I hope you can hear me as well, because I know I'm like talking away from you guys. But maybe the Chromebook's audio is picking up better stuff. I don't know. Ugh. Oh, gotta go. Yeah, it was good seeing you. I'll message you back when I get a chance to look at Discord. Miss you, Mikey. Bye. Just rubbing Little Kitty's belly while watching, helping him work. A poo-poo. Oh, poor baby. You can hear me fine? Excellent. Excellent. So I think we're getting ready. So, we've come this far together. Let's keep it going, guys. I want you to be taller, but closer. And I can't grab that shelf. And I also did not redirect the screen. So maybe this is it. This is what we're gonna get. Really weird angle. But hi. Hang out with me while we throw some paint. Oh, I didn't finish wiping it. Hold on. Where's my rag? Pause. I also need to get my step stool because I wasn't tall enough. Intermission. Stare at the ceiling. Safety first, y'all. Maybe don't step on the paint lid. That's the whole point of having a drop cloth, is to not make a mess. Would I put too much butter on it? Doesn't matter. Also not very close to that. All right. Real safety first. I will move it closer and work in my power zone. Blah, 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 OSHA. You guys do this when you paint? Do you like actually wipe your walls? I never thought much of it until I wiped the walls down in the living room just as like a deep clean day. You may judge me for that because that was a lot. It's an old house that creates dust like it's its job. Plus 2 lovable hounds, dirt and dog hair and all the goodies. So yeah, wipe your walls. You never know what's back there. Spiderweb is one thing. Many spiderweb. Okay, good day. Okay, walls are wiped just with a lightly damp cloth, so it shouldn't take long to dry at all. Here's the before. I should probably do this on my phone too. Here's the before of my office chaos space. Record with me. Dog has never owned a house, so they haven't painted walls, but want to buy soon. I hope the market improves so y'all can get the house of your dreams. Is this the house of my dreams? Maybe not. It had my 3 things when we found it. Fenced in yard, which was also a big yard for dogs. Lots of natural lighting and enough. I think it was either 1.5 baths or the fact that we had the extra room so I could have my own studio space. But I'm going to be an influencer for a second and record this. So who do I talk to when I'm doing this? It doesn't matter. Here's the before. I can't even fit it all in the screen. I should probably just record it normally. Look at us being so silly, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Zoom out. Still can't get it all in. That's very small. Before. It's such a pretty dark teal on screen, but it's just something. It's almost too dark. It's almost too dark. All right. You guys are good with the weird angles. The housing bill will be law at midnight tonight, so maybe the dream will come true. Ooh. I'm painting all the walls and all the places I've lived in multiple times. We love a paint job here and there, which is only 2 houses, but multiple different rooms. And it's one of my favorite things to do. I love painting walls. Well, I hope you can enjoy this one. Do we want, that's where I put my nails. Do we want to switch up the music for something a little more boppy and like do a sprint of me trying to paint this? Is that the vibe? Let's get a little less glare in there. Let's do what's the other one that I like? I like night driving. It's just a little bit too chill. Let's chill. Let's do a little bit more bop. A little bit more bop for the paint. What is dance pop? I feel like all these are gonna be like pretty chill. Into space. I can vibe with that. I feel like that's painting music. It's gonna get really repetitive because it's only a minute long loop, but if y'all can dig it, I think we can do it. I think we can do it. So let's do 26 minutes of me seeing how painting this wall goes. Pray for me, thanks. Starting the timer now. Then, go take care of yourselves. Hydrate, because I know we're all feeling the heat today. Hydrate, and we'll be back shortly to see how this goes. Maybe it'll go well. 3, 2, 1, get her done. Do. All right, we are back. Oops, made that whole thing go away. But yeah, we're back, and I am dripping. The sweat is here with us. But hi, we're nearly done with what is definitely a base coat. Even though it's a paint and primer, there was some clumps in it, and there's not enough for a second coat. So I think we're priming it with what we got left, and then I am going to use the light green from the bathroom color, and that's what was meant to happen. We roll with the punches, y'all. We roll with the punches. So I'm gonna have to paint over the high now that we're back. Also, I'm tired of holding this tray, so Willow was trying to come in. Dog. Yeah, nothing like painting in a room that's already the hottest room in the house, and then feeling the air finally kick on. Just the ittiest bittiest bit. Oh my gosh. Why did I do this today? Because it rained and I couldn't do my outside stuff. So. It also doesn't help that all the walls in this house are textured. Like, so we have to do that for all the walls. I know it's a thing from like the older houses, so I guess it's a plaster question mark. But painting makes painting difficult. Let me see, what did I miss? Oops, I should probably hold that out there. Maggie is lurking and moving rooms because the eldest Tism is reacting badly to having her very active and loud sibling moved home. We are remodeling a room to have soundproofing and comfort. Very nice. Adore the idea of a soundproof room for the Tism. One of these days I will make a little cave of my own again. It really does calm the Tism and have a space away from sensory overload. Oh, she doesn't do change well. I'm sorry to hear that, but also hi, Maggie. Oh, yeah, it's not the norm, unfortunately, but we do love when people come together. This is gonna give me back pain again. Sitting down all day yesterday, so let's do something where we're not sitting down. And I see you, little clump. Come here. Come here. Come here. Whatever. Not you, Willow. Not you. Or was that in a trio tail? Was that in a trio? Is that a trio? Did I wake you up, bud? A little clue right here. Probably should have plastered some of the nail holes, but again, chaos mode, not planning mode. Don't overestimate me. And I got some on the ceiling. Oh darn. We can take care of that on like a touch-up Tuesday or something, because believe me, there's a lot of places that need touching up here. A lot. And I'm the only one that sees them. Do you guys have any recommendations for like kind of bookshelving or the cube shelving, but they're not as deep? Like I don't want necessarily like deep enough for books and things in front. I kind of want a more shallow display kind. Um, or at least like deep enough, like if a regular 6x9 book was in it, it would be almost flush. I can't seem to find that because I guess it's not standard. Willow. With the bear, moving my chair. But I feel like that would be really nice for the knickknacks. And I've only seen them as like wall shelves, so they're like individual units you put up, which I suppose makes sense. What do you think, Willow Bear? Does that make sense? Do I just want something that doesn't exist? Let me get a coat on so it can dry, and then you can go outside. Let me just do it. The nice thing about doing this now, though, even though it's hot, is the fact that I don't have to rush, because I know my computer's not coming back up here till at least September. So we can do the painting, and then we can like kind of figure out the shelving and where things are laid out accordingly without just going with what feels right then and then moving it in 6 more months. So that'll be nice, right? That'll be nice. Oh no, don't you dare run out yet. I need to finish the coat. Kind of like, granted, it looks very, very white from my perspective of your guys' lens. Which is very close. Like, you can tell it's a shade of very light blue in person. But no, why is the birds? You don't hear the birds. I hear the birds. Don't worry about the birds. The timer was going on its own again. Silly, silly. Yeah, the world is loud and scary. Sending you hugs here. Okay, thinner shelves seem harder to find. I've been meaning to look into maybe media unit shelves. Oh, that's a good idea. Keep wondering if they'd work. Having the space and time to play around is always cool. Absolutely. On screen, it looks white, at least with my, yeah, it looks very much like I'm just going basic white. It very much does look like that. And I think it always kind of looked whitish anyway on screen. So the color's just for me. Doesn't light colored rooms make it feel bigger or something? Something like that. White with a dark undertone. Don't you dare run out. Fill the bucket. Fill the bucket. No, not on the wood. Oh no. Where's my rag? But yeah, like, I think the media shelves could kind of work, but they usually come in like towers. So, I mean, if you can line them all up next to each other, but they wouldn't be very tall. Whereas definitely the above waist is kind of the prime real estate. Don't depth paint. If nothing else, we used up the paint so we can dispose of it more easily. Because you can't just throw it out in the trash.
Come here. Come on out. Come on out. Willow, don't bring your toy in because you're going to drop it in the paint. Don't do it.
Don't do it. You can squeak over there. Good girl.
I guess you guys can come over here.
Sorry. Hyper movement moment. But here's where we're at. Wait, what about the stars? Kitty found a basket to put all the stars in. The house that I live in has so much real wood paneling. I like how it warms up the room. The walls that are white I mostly have covered with curtains. Yeah, a nice actual wood house does look very nice. Stars in a basket. Stars in a basket. I'm proud of the stars. That works. Proud kitty with her basket full of pretty pride stars. Been so distracted today I didn't even see. Well, you know, this was impromptu. Oh, that's too much paint. Squeaking in the distance. I do know someone who can possibly build shelves. We're not trying to throw a lot of money into this because, again, I have usable, like the cube system I have is pretty usable, but it's also not sturdy enough, which is the bigger problem. Here's a wall that I'm painting. So exciting. So white, guys. Maybe I will have to go get it. I wonder if the green will show up better. I'll have to well, at this point I'm already committed to putting the green on because this is not gonna be a double coat. But at least it will prime the very dark layer under it. Yeah. Small wings. Just trying to fill up the texture though is proving difficult. And then the little clumps are coming off. Oh no, this is where we learn our lesson. I'm sure someone out there is saying I told you so. Trust me, we knew. We knew this was going to be a problem. We said screw it. And we're doing it anyway. Oof. Oof. Probably shouldn't go over that spot because it's just pulling the paint off. Look how clumpy. You can kind of see the clumps on it. Shame. I got one more chunk right here behind that, and then just like the edges. So I'll probably just use up as much of the paint as possible, like I said, to prime. And then we'll literally have to let the paint dry. We're not going to sit here and watch it though. I will not torture you guys with that. Whoa, that huge clump just, good thing we had a drop cloth because it flew right on it. Yeah, it has so much worse on your feet. It's drying too quickly. What is this madness? We're on the dregs of both the paint roll and this bucket. Next time I will get new paint. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Next time is not this time though. All right. So I think maybe we'll do another sprint since I have to do these edges and then just touch up with whatever paint I have left. But let me check on you guys. Good shelves are so hard to find. Not a fan of the cubes, personal preference, but I also prefer real wood furniture and actually love furniture design. Someday. Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna get done with it's like we're having a paint party, but we're, doing whatever we want. Less time to overthink, dread, or get anxious. Yeah. Just jumped right into it. Maggie's repainting the room peacock tail on the accent wall and trim in a color called inking, which is a very dark gray blue. Ooh, sounds really, that's more fun than what this looks like because you can't pick up on the shade. Like you can kind of actually, if you look behind me, you can see the white trim against the wall. Like that's kind of more accurate to what it looks like in person. So it's definitely not white. It just is white adjacent. Yeah, the real wood finisher does seem so nice. You have to go for the whole connection though. For textured walls, we always use a high flock roller. I think I had one in the basement, but this one was already open. So things for the future to prepare. Try to get some pics of my setup also because I've been working on, oh, that thing's been recording a while. Hold on. Stop recording. Stop recording. I totally forgot that I set up my phone to record for a vlog clip, and I recorded like 30 minutes, so probably just delete it. I don't know. I like the cubes for storage solutions. Yeah, with the like, why am I bending down? With the like the little fabric cubes that you can put in it. Like that's great for storage, great for using as like actual little drawer things, but for display, they just seem so deep. So deep. I want a fan right there. In the light. Right there, I want a fan. It looks like a dove pale gray. It's called rain washed. So again, when you see it against a white, you're like, oh yeah. But with the lighting from all the places, it's hard to tell. Ooh, I want to get some copper spray paint for some of my stuff. One of these days, I want to do the aged copper look on stuff. I love copper and how it looks as it ages. I love copper too. Trying to convince my sister to build me a bookshelf because I really don't want to start another furniture project, but my books are all over the floor and surfaces. Yeah, you need a shelf. Get it for your birthday. Tell her it'll be like your birthday and your Christmas present, and please and thank you. Still have some of those rabbit cubes that are on my utility shelf. Very nice. All right, this is all that's left is the base and that corner there, and then just filling in wherever the paint can go. And then we'll probably let it, like I probably won't paint the second coat today. If for no other reason, then maybe I get inspiration and go get a random color that isn't the green in the bathroom. But also I think the doggos want to go outside, so we'll go outside with them. But we're gonna finish this. So we did the thing and we can leave the room in a semi state chaos. But let me pull the timer back up here. That's a good idea because my birthday is in September, so plenty of time to build a shelf. Maybe yes. One of these days I will be making myself some bookshelves and a hutch for my side table and one for the end table. That'd be so cute. I'd love to design a perfect wardrobe for myself too as well. Yeah, get it. Get all the designs. I think the reason why I can't do a tattoo, but I can color my hair, is my hair will grow out, so I can change it. Tattoo, not so much. So, but furniture is also expensive if you're buying it or making it. So I can't change my furniture too much, but I gotta mess with the room somehow, right? Right. All right, so let's finish these touch-ups, use up what paint we got, and then we're gonna go outside with the dogs. So wait, I gotta make sure you guys get the bottom, even though it's mostly gonna be me in the way. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm gonna hit the timer though. Another sprint for 26 minutes in 3, 2, 1, go.
We're back. We're outside, so let me know if the air conditioning is like overpowering. Because I was gonna sit over there, right in front of it. Obviously, would not have worked. Oh, hello. But we used up as much paint as we could before it got to the point where I was taking it off by trying to like touch up places. So we're gonna let that dry. I washed the brush and the roller. I'll clean up the rest probably after. You know what? Willow Bear, where you at? Oh hi. And we got a Willow. And we got a Willow. Get your pretty little face in there. I need you guys to sit right there. That'd be great. They're saying hi, Bubba. Hey, baby girl. They say hi. Everybody says hi. Are we getting home video vibes yet? We're just here painting our house and hanging out with the dogs. Let me check the chitty chat. We were talking about furniture. The eldest's room is based on a peacock painting she made in college. We like including her art in her space and throughout the house. That's awesome. And I can imagine that would also be like all the most beautiful colors. Phoenix has inherited most of their furniture, and the rest is mostly thrift finds and yard sales. Very sensitive to smell, so a lot of thrifting doesn't work for me because furniture takes so much of the smell of homes. That same kitty. I am very. My sniffer snooter is very sensitive, and even like going to Goodwill, I'm usually pretty discouraged because it has that musty smell. I know you want it. We'll go inside, baby girl. Willow. I know it's humid. Trust me, I know. But you're the one who wanted to come outside. Except for she actually just wants to lay on the inside, but have her foot outside. Like if we have this door open, she'll like have her feet out, but she'll lay inside. Oh, you wanted some room? Okay, you can sit next to me. You want to read the chat with me? Hubby and I try to be supportive parents. The supportive parents we never had. Best thing I can say about my parents is they taught me how not to parent. And that is also a lesson. One of my favorite decor items, is a small painting. My Uncle Bill's 100-year-old sister's 88 at the time, just shy of 100 painting. Couldn't stop looking at it, so she gave it to me. That's one of a kind, without a doubt. I feel the same. Also fear bed bugs from soft furniture because hubby and the youngest are violently allergic to bed bug bites. Yikes. Yes, it does. It makes us so happy that you're awesome parents, Maggie. Termites, I think termites and woodworms. Maybe. I'm not a bug person. I don't know. But I would just assume. The wood furniture that we collected, yeah. Oh, not 88.99. Gotcha. So she was 99, nearly 100 when she did it. That's that's amazing that she was that capable at that age. First, my keyboard went nuts. Then my phone. I was trying to take a pic, but it was force shutting everything and forced update, dealing with a stupid update that I didn't want. Yeah, I hate that phone's update like every week. It's stupid. And then everyone says hi to the puppies. Only hear my own AC, so I hadn't noticed. And everyone says hello, babies. And there's my Willow baby. She's surveying the yard, as she do. Totally getting home video vibes. Yes. Fine, I can usually clean up what I get enough to where it doesn't bother me. Also, I've been pretty lucky. Nice. Yeah, I think there's just, like I said, those narrow shelves are so specific. It's either you make them or you finagle them with like the media shelves or like the shelves that you like put on the wall. I mean, I guess I can fill it with books and put the stuff in front, but then you can't reach the books. I don't know. It's very much it's the same problem as like when you tidy everything up so it has a place and it's put away, that you don't get it out because it's out of sight, out of mind. You want to go in? Did you just open the door by yourself? She does not like the humid. Good girl. You smart girl. I did leave it like crack open because I didn't want to accidentally lock her out, but okay, bye. Poor baby girl. She's not for the heat and the humidity. Probably mostly the humidity, but okay, mine actually just turned off too, so maybe they both turned off at the same time, or mine was actually what you heard. Oh, good, she's drinking. But yeah, I think that's kind of the big thing that we were gonna do today. Did not expect. Like, I kind of thought maybe we would paint. Didn't actually think I would commit to it, but we did. And now we can let that dry. We can put on another coat later. And we can figure out the new configuration over the next couple months. Because, like I said, I don't have to rush that because no one else is using it. And it's not a place you want to be when it's hot. So we have the time. But not to say I'll keep it exclusively for these, like, help me get my studio in order live streams, but I will at least try to film it. Sadly, I have that 30-minute video and I'm like, I don't want to delete the whole thing because B-roll, but I'm probably going to take like a couple minutes out of it at the most. I have to transfer stuff over. But yeah, we're just chilling. It doesn't feel too bad. Like there's a slight breeze. It's definitely more humid than inside, but I don't think they want to W yet because it is, or she does not. A tree could go in 100 degrees. He'll regret it, but he'll go. So maybe we'll hold off to later tonight. Though I do want a shower. And I don't want to walk later and get icky sticky. Let's see. I'm with Will. I'd be hiding inside. Oh, thank you. I mean, you know, it wasn't the, like I said, don't make a tutorial out of my paint job, but we did the thing. We did it. I guess we'll ask Willow if she wants to go, because she might want to go. But maybe I'll just like, what will I do? I want to shower. Can I wait? What else can I do? Oh, I feel gross. I can sit on the floor and watch One Piece. That's probably the extent of my energy before they are both ready for a double. Look at this dog. He's a treat. Ugh, where is he? There he is. You just hanging out? Is this what you wanted? You just want to be outside? Literally, he knows the neighbor. Boy. Boy. Trio. Maybe I should just ask them if they want a W. Hey, if we got energy to bark, we have energy to walk. Sir, come here. Hello. Do you want to take a walk? Willow Bear, do you want to take a walk? I know you want to take a walk, but I know you do. But does Willow, is it too hot? You want to stay inside? Or do you want to take a walk? You're not Willow. You're not Willow. We know you could go. We can do a short one, Willow Bear. Willow. She's on a little hypervigilant. Not realizing it's just the neighbor. All right. If Willow says yes, we will go. Willow, sweetie, you can leave it. Now listen to me. Willow Bear, do you want to go on a walk? Do you have to get your collar on? Do you have to go get our collar on? Yeah. Or where do we go? Bubba. Okay, I think she can handle it. We'll do a short one. Anywho, floor in one piece sounds good though. Yeah. So I guess that's just gonna be the plan. I think she'll make it a short walk here. So we're gonna go take a walk and shower, and then definitely get our one piece in because we are now into it. We have to know the things. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me while we went through all that. The only thing I'm like low key disappointed in is that the blinds, I couldn't alternate where they went because they were different sizes. If I had been able to switch it, I think that would have solved a lot of problems. But at least I know if I do need to get a new one, which one to go for. Well, yeah, that's it. There's bugs everywhere. Great, there's gonna be bugs. But you still want to walk? You still want to? Are you a good boy? Yeah. I would have him sing for you guys, but I think that would break everybody's eardrums. So, yeah, let's wrap it up here. And the next stream is going to be Wednesday evening. Wednesday evening, we'll have a work in progress Wednesday at about 7 p.m. Hopefully, like, our brain is ready to sit back in front of that computer. I know. Don't throw a tantrum. Don't throw a tantrum. Bubba. Needy boy. This is every morning, by the way. This is exactly what he's like. He's like, oh, you said the thing. We have to go now. But yeah, it was good. I'm glad we got to hang out. And we got the pop-up sprint. And this is a Midwestern goodbye. So we're just going to wrap it up here and say thank you, guys. Hydrate. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your babies. Your fur babies. Or scaly babies. Feather babies. And I will see you on Wednesday. This one I can't do the whole thing that I do with my other thing, but where's my button? Hold on, bud. I need to find the button. Do you want to say goodbye? Willow, do you want to say goodbye? Then we're gonna hit the thing. Okay, ready? Willow, ready? 3, 2. It's not time to sing. Come here. Come here. Say goodbye. Say goodbye like a proper boy. Ready? Everybody say goodbye. This is the home video part. Willow, you're not. No one's in the picture. Okay. Say bye, guys. Bye. You gotta look at the camera. Look at the camera. Say bye. Say bye.